Hey guys, this is a video to teach you how to wire your house. Remember, you do not have to do any decorations for your houses today. Your only responsibilities are to make sure that you have the proper number of rooms, stairs, maybe fixtures like permanent countertops and appliances, but don't worry about putting in any other type of furniture like beds and dressers and stuff like that, because that's what you're going to do when you decorate your house for the family that's going to be living in there. But this video again is to show you how to wire, because you're going to need to do that. The first thing that you're going to need to know how to do is to make little switches. All right, so this little card right here is an example of a switch. It's made out of two of these little things called brads. So your group will need enough to make the number of switches that you want. And then you also have paper clips that fit through one of the brads and slide on the other one. So the switch can flip up and down. And as you guys can probably figure out, that's what connects the electricity and helps it flow between the two brads. What it looks like on the other side, it's kind of hard to tell with this one because they made a very, very nice smooth model here. You can see that the wire extends down to one brad. You can kind of see the little imprint right there, and the other side as well. But the wires are attached to the brad. They're not attached to this, to each other. And so that's why the paper clip provides the link so that the circuit can keep going. Okay, so this is a very nice way of making a switch that doesn't stand out too much, and that will stay in place and work with your wires. Okay, so you're going to need a couple of these according to the instructions. Now, as far as the wiring goes, you guys can see that you've got a light here, you've got two lights here, you've got different switches controlling the different lights. And then this team did a really good job of gluing the lights in place in their in the top of their box. Okay, so that's some other pretty good engineering tips that you probably want to follow. This, of course, hopefully you can tell, the wires are disconnected, but this is the series switch. You have lights going in a series, in a row. They're all connected on the same line. Okay, 1, 2, 3. And then on the back, they have that was a series circuit. And then on the back here, you have a parallel circuit, right? And so again, the wire comes through. Here's one of the lights, and you can see the parallel bridge right there. And then the other light is here at the end. Okay, so each of these wires actually have a pathway back to the source, which I'm assuming was either down here or maybe it was around the corner. Okay, you're gonna have to figure that out for your house, but this is an example of a parallel circuit. Notice it does not have to look like a rectangle. Okay, the main idea is that you need to make sure each light has its own independent loop in order to make it a parallel circuit. Okay, so this house is decked out. So there is a parallel circuit in one part of the house on the bottom. And there is a series circuit on the top. That's one way that you could model it. You could also put a parallel circuit in part of the house, in the upper part, and a series circuit right next to each other. It's really up to you. You only have to make sure that you have one room that is at least one that is parallel and at least one that is series. Okay, because it's kind of a pain to wire and then test and then have it not work, I'm going to show you a shortcut where you can use yarn instead and have your house checked by either me or Ms. Ponce, if you're in Ms. Ponce's class. Okay, so give me 1 second. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. And here's what you're going to need to make a model or practice wiring with your house, which will end up saving you time in the end if you know that your wiring is going to work after it gets checked and then you wire it last. Okay, so it's a way of planning out your wiring on your house without actually doing the wiring and twisting everything up and then having to yank it all back out again. Okay. The secret is you're going to get some yarn, and that's going to be your wiring. And you're going to get some little dots, and those are going to be your lights. Use the colored stickers to be your lights. And I'm going to give you some like white ones just so it's easy for you to just kind of hold the yarn in place. So right now I'm just going to use blue ones to hold as tape, and the yellow ones will be my lights. Okay. So say your voltage source is down here at the bottom. Okay. You tape it here. And you decide that that's where you're going to go, but it'll be nice and easy to move in case you change your minds. Okay. And then you need a parallel switch. I'm going to kind of deck out this house the way it was in the bottom. A parallel switch down here. So let's see. I'm going to just anchor this bit in place. These are really old stickers. Okay. But then, of course, I'm going to need my light to go in the middle. All right, make that stick there. Almost. These are old stickers. And then, of course, I'm going to need the loop to return back here to the switch. Okay. So that's one light bulb. Oops. Have to make sure we give you stickier stickers tomorrow. But I need additional wiring for a second light bulb, yes? So let's say my second light bulb is going to be all the way over here. I can either stick or tie. This is going to represent me extending my wire. On both sides of the light. I'm tying it this time just because the stickies aren't working very well. But that means the wire will come all the way out here, pass through this light. Put that up there. Come back around and pass on the other side. Old stickies. Okay. There we go. And pass through the other side. Okay. So now, very similar, although a little sloppy. There are two paths going outwards. Okay. So this light has a path back to the source, and this light has a path back to the source. Okay. Now, this is obviously, I was doing this kind of like with bad stickies, but again, I'll pause it so you can take a closer look at how this is similar to the much more neatly done one on the other box. Right. So here they both are. Again, the power source coming from the bottom, one light right there, and two lights right there. Okay. And obviously the most important thing is what it looks like on the inside, but the less wire that you use and the neater that the wire is, the better off your house will be. So we'll be kind of judging how it looks on the back as well. Again, this is not very neat at all. Because I'm holding it upright, it was a little bit harder for me to make it look parallel, but I know you guys, by having some models tomorrow, can think about making sure that your wire is neat and together. And again, the important thing is the loops. Parallel, series. Okay? We'll be checking in with you, and good luck.